first team coach, Trevor McKendry. Trevor, Oran recently celebrated 10 years at the club. You've been beside him the whole journey, plus Limavady United prior to moving to Coleraine. How's that experience been?
That's been a fantastic experience. I was very lucky whenever I finished at Port Stewart that Oran come and asked me to help him at Limavady. 10 years have gone really, really quickly, and we've had our ups and downs. In terms of uh, results at both clubs. Even at the start here, we had a few sticky periods at the start, but overall, it's been brilliant. This big man's different class. I mean, he commands respect, and he commands respect no matter where he goes. You could see that the very first time that he walked into Limavady, and even the very first time he walked in here to Coleraine. His motivational, his motivational. It's a different level. His tactical approach is just fantastic, but his man management is on a different level than anybody I've ever seen. Um, and he's got a hell of a career ahead of him.
And obviously, that career has taken him to Scotland for a stint at St Mirren, but you remained at the club, and obviously that was under Rodney McAree's watch. What was that spell like, having worked with Oran for so long to then work with Rodney?
Yeah, it was different. Like it always was going to be different because obviously Rodney had a different approach to the game. Probably a top quality coach. To be honest, it was a big change for everybody in the changing room, and probably for Rodney himself, it was a big change because he brought Cookie with him as a goalkeeping coach. But outside of that, there, all the staff remained Winky, Owensy, myself. And it was definitely different. Rodney's approach, where he wanted to play a lot more football, a lot more through the thirds, and outside of two probably really, really poor refereeing decisions in the semi-final of the cup at the Oval, and the European qualifiers at Solitude that night. Rodney's tenure, it could have been a hell of a lot different. But it's just time moves on, and it's great to see the big man back again.
You've made no secret before that you're first and foremost a Korean fan.
Yeah.
To lead the club to the Irish Cup success, arguably the club's greatest ever victory in Europe this season in Maribor, must make you extremely proud.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I stood over here, probably over in the old shed over here, 1974 when they won the league. I've been here since 1972. I've seen a lot of changes at the club in terms of different managers. I've come here and watched a lot of different sides here over the years. And I'm very, very lucky now to be part of the backroom staff at the club. The cup final 2018, probably the biggest high that I've ever had in football. Skinner's Aaron Burns' finish, but Skinner's finish late on in the game. Not to mention Adam Mullins' tackle, which was probably a game-changing tackle if we look back on it. But Skinner's finish in that in the final was just. It's hard to describe that feeling. Maribor was an unbelievable experience again. It's just a pity that the fans hadn't been there, because it's just another level at living that life of a professional footballer at that level. It was just a fantastic experience.
And obviously, you've had a taste of that success now. I think the holy grail for every Korean fan is to bring the title back. We've only ever won it once. Looking ahead, what are your ambitions?
Yeah, I would love to see that. I'd love to see it, like, as a fan, first of all as a fan, and then as part of the backroom staff. It would be unbelievable to bring the league back here. But the league has gone into a whole different era now, where the full-time clubs now have moved it to a different level, and it's going to be very, very tough to do that. The money, the resources behind these clubs, is just it's just it's just it's hard to put into words what that means to these clubs. But saying that, I mean, we have a squad of players here who are more than capable on their day of competing with any of those clubs. yes, you know the club is in good hands. You've got Oran, you've got Winky, Onsey, Michael Doherty as the goalkeeping coach. You have the backroom staff, the physios and everything. So the club's in great hands.
And obviously off the pitch with developments,
Mm.
I mean, the club is progressive.
Yeah. I mean, that's, you know, the news coming through this week of the new 4G here, which we have been looking for a long, long, long time. And yeah, that news is welcome news because we train on the 4G at the university. The majority of the lads love that facility. So, yeah, it's exciting times for the club. It really is.
Trevor, thanks for your time.
Thanks very much, boys.